these 5 killers represent the common blockages, right? So maybe you have here your anxiety, maybe you have here a limiting belief like, oh no, I'm not a creative person, right? Or, I don't know, writers do not earn enough money. So limiting beliefs. Then you have programs that you have probably in your childhood, or you have, for example, many emotions you can channel, like maybe it could be anger, it could be jealousy. So we have all these blockages, and this is our mind. So when we want to fill this cup, there's very few space for it to start flowing creativity. So inside water and space is the cup, and everything that we are feeling here is the creative flow. So sometimes we represent creativity as water that is flowing constantly, this flow that is constantly within us. So if we have this, we will not be able to make a space for downloads. That's what we want. We want a spontaneous creativity. We want these downloads, these intuitive messages, insights, eureka moments that we want to really connect with. So if this is a cup and there's very few blockages, let's say we have our self-identification, then we can fill our cup of water, right? And then we will have more space, and this is what we want, more space for change. So if we don't have a space and we don't have the ability to change, it will be very difficult for us to connect with spontaneous creativity. So I'm going to start sharing with you 2 very practical techniques that you can start doing during your day. And this practical technique, it was shared by a renowned teacher that is called Chögyam Trungpa Rinpoche. And he said that every time you are connecting with these 5 killers, every time you said, or you notice, or you open this awareness and you recognize you are in these emotions, these patterns, or maybe you have this limited belief, you have to say the word thinking. So for example, if you are driving in your car and then an idea comes up, or maybe a thought comes up, and you said like, oh no, I should not apply to this job because I don't have the capacity. Then in that moment, you have a limited belief and you recognize this is one of the 5 killers, and then you say the word thinking. So once you say thinking, you recognize that one of these 5 killers is the one that is talking to you. So this is the speech that we want to really cut through. So once you say thinking and you give this command to your mind, all that thoughts just simply go away. It's like literally removing that stone from the tea of cup. There's another very similar technique that it's another command that you can say also. This was shared by Joe Dispenza. Maybe a lot of you will know him. And you have to say change. So for example, thinking, you can use it for thoughts, limiting beliefs, emotions. But change also work very well when we are in patterns. Like for example, I don't know if I want to start doing exercise, right? And you have a very concrete pattern of procrastination. So then we start with change. And you say, no, I don't know if I want to go. I'm so tired, or I'm very lazy. And then you just say change, and you just send the command change. In that moment, your mind, you are allowing yourself to have more space. You are literally removing again the stone inside the teacup, and you're putting more water inside the cup. And then you allow yourself to change, to literally open yourself to impermanence, open yourself to this new perspective, maybe new behaviors, right? So patterns and all these emotional, negative thoughts that maybe are arising inside yourself, they're gonna start removing very easily just by putting that command, like change or thinking. So this is a very easy technique that you can start doing. We have to dive a lot into how to recognize these blockages, but this is a very good start, starting with these commands. So by integrating these techniques into your daily practice, you can cultivate open awareness and change, and both are essential for unlocking and enhancing your creative potential. My name is Carola Guzman, and if you find these tips interesting, I can share you more in my new course on Domestika.